welcome back to She Builds Her Home. In today's video, we're going to be discussing how to have a more organized, productive, and better year as a homemaker. Let's jump right in. Tip number 1, start fresh. This year, start anew. Whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you're right. I'm not sure whose quote that is, but it's true. It's all about your mindset. No matter how your previous years have gone, just think that this is the day you can start again. It doesn't matter if you're watching this in January, April, or September. Just remember to believe in yourself and you're already halfway there. Once you begin to realize that with God you can do all things, not just your homemaking, but everything else will improve too. The next one is to start with a challenge. Pick a challenge and stick with that. Once you see that you can complete that, you will be so motivated to keep going forward. A good one to start with is the Fly Lady's 31 Baby Steps if you don't have one, or you can look up Pinterest, cleaning challenges or decluttering challenges, whatever you feel is your biggest area that is challenging you or that you're not exactly motivated to work on. Pick a challenge regarding this area, stick to it, and you got this. Another one is to commit. Commit to sticking to your goals no matter what. A good way to do this is to have a why. Once you have a reason for doing things, you're much more likely to stick to it, because once you feel like giving up, you will remember why you started and you will find it much more harder to give up. Speaking of your why, the next one is to have a solid reason for why you're willing to do this. It may be uncomfortable at first, so make sure that your why is strong enough to battle all of the discomfort, laziness, lack of motivation, lack of discipline, or whatever else you may be feeling. Make sure you write it down and put it someplace that you would often see it, whether it's the screensaver on your phone, behind a cabinet door, in your mirror, wherever you have to hang it up so that you can see this daily and remember why you are on this journey. Another way to ensure you have a great year as a homemaker is to declutter. Make sure you are decluttering every single day for 15 minutes. Commit to doing this. You will not regret it. Start today. You can even start right now. Pause this video. Pause. Pick an area to declutter and press play. And before you know it, you'll be done or almost done with your decluttering. And if you want a little reminder, you can always subscribe to this channel and turn on your notifications. And as soon as you begin to declutter, press play on one of my previous videos as a little reminder to declutter. And before you know it, once the video is over, you'll be at least more than halfway done, I'm sure. Another one is to set cleaning times. I know you intend to do it. We all do. But guess what? Life happens. So make sure that you are deciding a time on the clock, not just after I eat breakfast or after my children nap, if you have children, on the clock, because anything can happen. What times are you usually less occupied with other things? Some things can happen on certain days, sure, but generally speaking, what times are better for you? Take those times, set alarms on your phone or whatever you need to do to remember that these are my set times to clean, to declutter, also your to-dos. Be sure that you are setting different times in your day to do the things in the different areas of your life that you wish to accomplish. Another practical tip is to link your new habits to your already existing habits. There's a great book called Atomic Habits. I can link it down below, but this is a really good tip in this book, and I often hear it other places too. I have tried it and it really worked for me. In a habit that you already have, such as washing your face or putting on your pajamas, brushing your teeth, making breakfast, whatever it may be, link a new habit to it. For example, say that you want to begin cleaning your bathroom daily, as I discussed in one of my previous videos. Once you finish getting ready for the day, that's your cue. Say you don't get ready for the day just yet, but you wish to start. Once you finish brushing your teeth in the morning, you can begin getting ready. Something that you do every single morning, shower, wash your face, whatever it is. You will link the habit to something that you do every single day, such as taking a shower, brushing your teeth, or what have you. You will be much more likely to remember and follow through. Don't start with too many at a time because they can get overwhelming. 1 to 3 max, little habits. Before you know it, those will become habits too, and then you can link your newer habits onto those. The next one is to behave like the person your children or your pet thinks that you are. Our children think so highly of us. Once we see ourselves the way that they see us, we will want to be improving every single day. When they're really little, they already know that you are a superhero. And you kind of are in a way, because we're all made in God's image. However they see you, that's what you should aim to be. Or the person that you wish you were. Start behaving that way. If you wish to be a tidy person, then start tidying. If you wish that you were a cleaner, then go ahead and start cleaning. Let's start today. Yeah, and speaking of starting today, the next one is to practice discipline. Whether you feel like it or not, just go ahead and do the thing. I know it'll be hard at first, but count down or whatever you need to do and get up and do the thing. At first you may not feel like it, but guess what? Feelings come and they go. All you have to do is get up and go for it. Once you have completed the thing, you will be so glad that you did. You will check that off your list. You will feel the motivation then and keep on rolling. At first you might not feel the motivation, and that's okay. Don't go by your feelings. Just do what needs to be done. Believe me, you won't regret it. There's no one in this world that I am aware that has done the thing that they were supposed to do and then say, you know what? I really regret doing that. I wish I would have watched TV first. I don't think that's the thing. Hey, I could be wrong. If it is, let me know in the comments down below. But as far as I'm concerned, no. So let's practice discipline. And the more you do it, the stronger that muscle becomes. The next one is to give it your best. No matter what you're doing, remember we are to do everything that we do for the honor and glory of the Lord. If you're a believer, and if you're not a believer, you still want to give it your best, because how you do anything is how you do everything. So whatever it is that you're doing, go ahead and give it your all. Okay, so the next one is to pick a hobby or 3. As we know, homemaking can be very time consuming, but not only that, everything that we do gets undone in a matter of days or minutes, as I have stated in a previous video. If you have a hobby, it gives you a feeling of fulfillment in the sense that you can see progression in your hobby. Pick up to 3 hobbies, not a lot please, because you don't want it to take up your homemaking time, but 1 to 3 hobbies, and also set a time when you would do these hobbies. They say it's a good idea to make hobbies that will either keep you fit, keep you creative, or make you money. Whatever it is that you had an inkling or an interest to do, go ahead and start it this year. Don't wait and don't delay anymore. If there's nothing that interests you, go ahead and Google hobbies and you will find many ideas, and you just pick the one that, if it interests you a little bit. If it doesn't work out, you can go ahead and switch after 2 weeks, but try to commit to it for a little bit if you can, because you never know, you might grow to like it. Finally, check in with yourself. Have a meeting with yourself every 2 weeks or so and see how your goals are doing. Are you keeping them? Is there something that you need to tweak? A lot of times we set goals and we forget about them. If you check in with yourself weekly or twice a month at the very minimum, not only will you get to your goals much faster, but you will recognize almost immediately if something isn't working out and how to adjust it. Well, so there you have it. Those were some tips on how to have a more organized, productive, and better year as a homemaker. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing and let me know in the comments down below which was your favorite tip. Thank you for watching. Until next time. To God be the glory. Bye.